Hello, everybody. I am really excited to give you a presentation on the Maramalangari program and the platform. I'm connecting from the Jagra country, and I would like to pay my respect to the elders, past, present, and emerging, and I pay respect to the nation. Once you have enrolled and registered, and you enter the platform, you'll end up at the student council, and in your case you will have enrolled one, and I had to complete this course to be able to create this demonstration. And when you click on the enrolled number, it will open up the course, and there is show and hide button here, and if you click show, it will open up all the modules and for the content. There is the welcome page, and all the other modules will be locked. And in my case, it's view module, but when you come here for the first time, it will say get started. The welcome module would be open for you to get started. The other modules would be locked. So when you click view module or get started, you'll end up in the welcome page. At the welcome page, there is acknowledging country by Auntie Matilda and about the program by Auntie Dulcie, acknowledgement to contributors, and a video for Ketsinem. Navigating the platform is pretty easy. You can click next at the bottom of the page. It will take to the next page, or you can navigate using these buttons here. And then on the next page, Dr. Karen Martin, who you just heard in this launch, she gives an introduction to the whole program, much more in depth, and navigates you through the content of this course. Another feature that we have included is the icons. Now, this is really handy to know. All throughout the content, we have embedded specific icons. For example, this one would mean there is a video to watch, there's something to read, to think about and apply practice, something to write. And if there is an assessment, reflect and apply on practice, and key messages to take away. So these are the icons that you'll find all throughout the message. And also add content is a feature. I'll demonstrate in a sec. And glossary, where terms would be highlighted like this. And when you click, it will open up the glossary. So moving along towards the end of the welcome page, we also request or invite you to do a pre-learning survey. This program is also part of a research project, which will allow you to contribute to the survey by completing this and sharing what you know about this topic at this stage. You go back to the student console and you will move on to module 1. At the start of each module, the way we have designed it, you have a welcome to module, the topics covered, estimated time that we recommend, and also we encourage you to take breaks at different stages and the learning outcome of that particular module. Moving on to the next page. At the beginning of each module, we also have an activity. It's more like a self-assessment where you are at. Now, as I explained earlier, wherever you get a highlighted term like this, it will be part of the glossary. When you click it, it will pop up with a definition. You can read it there, and you can also view in the full glossary, and it will take you to a particular place. You can also browse the glossary and you'll see various terms. And it's very handy to understand what the terms mean in the context of this program. The other feature that is, as you go through the content, the add notes feature is very helpful. You can take personal notes, and wherever there is an activity and you are requested, you're invited to write a reflection, you can add those reflection notes. And every time you add notes and you save, at the end of the module, you can download that. And you can view the glossary, and you can also do a bookmark. Now, bookmark feature is very handy. You'll see when you click bookmark, this is handy when you have gone through certain amount of content and you want to take a pause. And when you click bookmark, it will put a flag here and a flag on the section. So when you log out of the system and you come back, now you can log out through here and you come back and restart. It will allow you to spot where was it that you left. And the red flag will help you identify that spot where you had left the last time you logged in. And then you can come back here and continue. And you untick the bookmark, the red flag will go away, and you engage with the content. So this is a very helpful feature. At any point in time when you're going through the course, and if you want to contact us for help, this is the contact us button. You simply fill a template with your need, your request, and someone will respond to you. The other feature is you go through the content. So that's how the content would look. There are images, videos, models, and also reading material. And like so, more content. And as I mentioned earlier, at different stages, we provide you a recommended study break. Sometimes you may get excited and you want to cover all. We strongly feel that you need to take a pause, a break, think, reflect on what you have learned so far, and also take a break from the course and then come back. At different stages, we have got certain models that we have used to demonstrate some concept. So in this case, we have got a model, and wherever we have models, we have progressive explanations and also created an animation. I'll just play this for a few seconds. Now, when you are watching a video, either you can watch within this frame or you can click YouTube and it will open in a larger window and you can watch in that larger window, or you can go to full screen in YouTube. Okay, very good. So at the end of each module, we also have got a quiz. So at the last stage, there is a digital badge task. We give a recommended time, some information and instructions, and then you go to the next page and you have the quiz questions. Now, the way we have structured this is more assessment for learning, so you can learn by doing it. This assessment would be available for multiple attempts. You keep attempting the quiz as many times as you want until you reach 80%. And once you reach 80%, that's the end. You have successfully completed the module. You go back to the console, and at the console, it will give you an indication that you have achieved a badge, and you can redeem your badge through this point. So now let's move on to module 2, for example. From the console, you can go to module 2, and I'll show you one other example of how the content is laid out. Where there are key quotes, we have used a graphic illustration and some content. So this one is an activity. You'll find activities embedded all throughout this program. Here's an example, and each activity has got 4 steps. That is, you do something like watch, read, or engage with content. Like in this case, you watch the video, then you think, reflect, and write. So do, think, reflect, and write. For each reflection, we provide a question for you to go and use Add Notes feature to write your reflection. We have got in module 3 practice-based scenarios. So here's an example of Brenda, Aboriginal registered nurse. There's a video. We have case-based learning, and we have got different roles, characters, and their videos have been captured. Here's an example. So through these case-based learning, the learners get exposed to the real life, real clinic, or real practice examples. Towards the end, we have got a significant clip, a video of Auntie Dulcie Flower, who explains the life of a nurse and gives her experience, milestones, Very, very enriching experience. At the end of module 3, once you have completed the assessment, the last assessment is also completion of the program, and at the end you will get an information like this that you have completed, and we also will invite you to do an end of program survey. So this is post-learning survey, which is part of the research. You did the pre-learning at the start of the program and post-learning at the end. And also we will really encourage people, invite them to do an evaluation of the program. Another thing that I would like to show before I conclude is how do the badges look. Here's an example of a sample badge. When you complete module 1 and you redeem your badge, that's an example of how it looks for module 1. And this is how it looks for module 2. And you have module 3, which is also the completion of the program. And upon the completion of the program, in addition to the badge, you'll get a certificate of completion. And here's an example. Thank you very much.